Hey, do you want to build a factory to print enchanted books with infinite XP with Create? Hey, where you going? Where you going? No, it's just a little bit of Create. That's it. That's it. It'll be worth it. Trust me. All right, stay tuned. Hello, and welcome back to All the Mods 10. Today, we are standing in the new enchantment room, or area, as you could say. And originally, I had all the stuff just like walled up over here in this little corner over here. And you know what? I'm going to need a little bit more room, so that's why I decided to build out this little room inside this little hill over here. So yeah, it's looking a little fantastic right there. And anyway, move the enchantment setup in here. Have my little library over here. Have all my apotheosis stuff in here, and my anvils and other crap like that. So yeah, but why the heck are we? What are we doing today? What is this? Well, we need to be able to print more enchantment books without having to, let's say, get me a whole bunch of these tomes over here and doing like this, all day long, which is a little bit tedious. It's always a little tedious, just farming all these enchantment books like right here, you know. And then you're supposed to go over here and put it all in the enchantment library, and then do it again. It kind of grates on you. Kind of grates on you. So wherever you go through the library over here, and you pull out an enchantment, and you don't have enough points for that one enchantment that you want, it feels bad, you know. And then yeah, and we can very well make it a little bit easier to get us those enchanted books. So what we're going to do is we're going to print some of those enchanted books, and one way to do it is from Create. And why are we using Create? Because we have the Create enchantment. What is this called? Enchantment industry in order to do that for us. And ooh, what is this stuff? Oh, look at this. Create. Okay, those are the Create enchantments from the OG Create. So cool. All right, so we need a couple of things here. We're going to need the printer here, because that's the main thing that prints out our books. And what is this? Experience lantern. Oh, let's see what this does. Uh, see, experience lantern absorbs experience from nearby players and experience orb. It glows according to the amount of XP stored internally. Aha. Experience lantern also works on contraptions. Go on. Speed this up a little bit. Oh, it moves. Nice. Okay, cool. All right, what else do you have in there? Experience related. Let's see. Item drain. Mechanical grindstone. Fluid hatch. Oh, there's fluid hatch for tanks. Experience hatch. Okay. A couple of things here. The blaze enchanter. Let's see what this does. This is a blaze enchanter, which functions like an enchantment table. I think that's what it says. Oh, enchantment table. Oh, you can totally automate that, don't you? Provide it liquid XP to activate it. Before enchanting with it, the enchant level must be set via the panel. Oh, you just put it on top. Right click the slot, designate a template. Template enchanting mode can enchanting template. Template enchanting mode. Okay, whatever the heck that does. For example, place diamond chest armor in the filter slot. Cause diamond enchantments to be generated. Oh, it generates enchantments based on... Okay, it's like the tomes. Okay, that's pretty neat. Buy one specific enchantment book, so... Well, we'll do that later if we need to. But we gotta clear out some space over here, so we're gonna move this somewhere else. Alright? And then we might as well move it over here or something like that. Or maybe, you know what? Since the library's over here, we might as well just move these particular things. Okay, fortune table, and the augmenting table back in here. Okay, great. Alright, let's make some room back here. Okay, cool. I have to go a little bit further here. Alright, I hope that's enough room. I'm not sure yet. Maybe we'll shave off the top or something. Alright, great. There we have it. Alright, here's the room that we have to work with. Let's get a little printer right here. Printer. Did I ever make a recipe for that? No, okay. Now, is it easy to make? Kinda. Here's the spout. Here's the brass plate. And I'm going to need a block of iron, too. Now, is there a recipe for the spout? Okay, there is. Make a recipe for this one as well, because why the heck not? Okay, there we go. We still haven't automated the casing process because you just have to be in that that right mindset in order to get into the crate stuff. Okay, let's put that over here, and hopefully, if we can make the damn thing. Okay, printer. Okay, that one printer. That one. What the heck did I? Hold on. Did I make the right one? Oh, I made the spout instead. Whoops. There we go. That's the printer. Okay, give me that. That right there. Alright, make one of these. And there we go, printer. Okay, we got the printer right here. And we're gonna ponder this to see how it works. Alright, so there we have it. That's how it works. You can copy a book. You can change a package pattern. And you can duplicate an enchantment book. That's what we want. That's what we want. Alright, so we press U on this thing. It'll tell us some interesting recipes that you can do. And there, package. This is for packages. Okay, cool. Okay, name tags right there, written book, his enchantment book right there. All right, so you're supposed to pass in a book onto the depot over here, and you can use liquid XP. Let's see what we have here. Let me see. Essence. This has to go a little bit slower. What the heck? Mild grinding utilities, industrial foregoing, sophisticated core, pneumatic craft, industrial foregoing, enchantment library. Okay, great. But the downside is I'm not seeing the just started things XP. That's why I have renewed right there. And the mob grind utility is the next thing that I can get. And that probably isn't a renewable per se, because I can't have the mob grinder on all the time. It is on, but if I go far enough away, it just stops spawning. Because that's how it works. So yeah. Um, so it's not gonna be on all the time. So I'm gonna have to keep an eye on it. With the XP over here, I do have experience essence. I can easily convert from one to the other, but I'm trying to avoid any type of conversion right now. So let's see. I have 59,000 buckets of fluid XP. That should be enough for now anyway. I have the XP from sophisticated core. I have the experience droplets from MA. I have the 266,000 buckets of XP from just started things. So this is what I really want to do, you know? If I press U on this one, I could probably try to convert this into something else, you know? I can bottle it up into bottle of enchantment and put it inside the drain. Here's the XP fluid over here. It's just started things, okay. Okay, well, let's go all the way back to the runic place. And I could use my staff of traveling. Where the heck did it go? Staff of traveling. Never see these damn things. Now that's the time one thing. Okay, here it is. Okay, there we go. Come on. Come on, come on. Not much any faster. Okay. Alright, so here's the runic setup over here. And yes, I do have the enchantment library over here. The runic enchanter. So, if we look that one up, we can press U on that. It'll tell us what it can make. It has 41 pages of stuff. So, I mean, it can make all these enchantment books you can see right here. I can totally do that if I want to. But then it takes liquefied source. It takes extra materials. It's not very straightforward, you know. And besides, I don't even have the damn thing set up. And even though that I can probably take the correct fluids that I have, like the Just Started Things XP, probably not that. But, I did create this particular contraption over here, and that one takes in the XP, as you can see right there. Where did that put it? I think that's an autocraft thing, right? I think that's just an autocraft thing. I can just get in there or something. But bottle of enchantments, I have a recipe for that, right? Yeah, I do. So yeah, that was with glass bottles and experience droplets. That's like the simplest thing I can do with it. Uh, Once I do that, just take it out and create, put it in the item drain, and then it'll just make XP liquid into the right one. So does it tell me which one? Okay, it's just the create enchantment industry liquid experience right there. So that's one way I can do it. It's one way I can do it if I really want to be renewable. But right now, I suspect I won't go through all 59,000 buckets of mob grinding utilities XP. If worst comes to worst, I'll just stand at the spawner for an hour and get more. So, yeah. Alright, let's go back. Start building this damn thing. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's see. We want to put the little printer like right in the middle so we can see it working. I'm going to need a depot. And we're going to put that right there. And we're going to put the printer right there. So pretty neat. I want to be able to access this particular slot right here so I can print any book I want. And let us get some water wheels. Not a whole lot, mind you. We are only working with the a printer after all, so I don't know. We'll do like 3 or something. And then get some water buckets out here. Okay, cool. Probably more than 1 bucket. Give me that. All right. Let's see. The reason for the water wheels is that we want some conveyor belts moving stuff in and stuff. And yeah, I know I could use the pipes, but it just looks a little bit prettier with the conveyor belts. So let me see. I'm gonna need some shafts. And then I'm gonna need some belts. Okay, then I'm gonna probably need some cogs. And then what else should I need? Let's see, gearboxes, of course. Alright, there we go. Alright, shaft right there, put a shaft right there, and there, and there. Probably not that far away. I'll probably put one there and there. And I'll put like a chest there and maybe a chest over there or something like that. But then again, the chest would probably go into like, yeah. Maybe I'll put like a chest over here so I could access it. And I'm gonna need some funnels. There we go. And I may very well have to move this whole damn thing up because if I do this, it'll just like go like right there. And I'm hoping that it can go inside a chest. All right, I have to put that like down there. I mean, I can still access it, but it won't look very pretty. All right, let me move it up. All right, I can still access it from up here. Now let's see if I can get away with not using the belts. So you go over here, then I have the funnel going over there. And then I can probably put that in the chute or something like that. Yeah, okay. Let's see if that rotates that way. That means the belt goes that way, so I'll put the water like right there. Alright, see if this works. No, you don't. Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, cool. We got the conveyor belt. Now we're going to need a chute. Let's see. This one would do. That right there. And you know what? Let me move that over here. So we can put the chest over here. Alright, there we go. And obviously I can't open it anymore. Alright, there we go. Alright, the chute goes on a conveyor belt. The conveyor belt moves it onto the depot one by one. Hopefully it's one by one. Otherwise, we're going to have to change it out with a smart chute to just lower it. And then we're going to need to run a pipe into the printer thing. So let's get some pipes out. Right there. And you know what? It's probably better off if we just like run some kind of AE2 thing because it's like inside the network. So let me get a wireless connector out here. Okay, and the printer is up there. Yeah, we'll put that like right there maybe. Okay, export. Right click that one. XP. And we have oh, there's an Ender IO version too. Alright, float XP for mob grinding utilities, there we go. And that should start filling up, there we go. Cool. Alright, I can get out of here. Alright, nice. Alright, turn off my magnet just in case. Alright, so this should start working. This doesn't require any sort of rotational power whatsoever. Alright. Oh, how the heck am I gonna funnel this one out? Dang it, alright. Let me move it in the back. But then again, I can probably put it out to there, right? But yeah, I can find... Oh, okay. I need it out here anyway. Alright, put that over here. And then I'll put the chutes on top of here. Well, alright, fine. I guess that's fine. Yeah, let me put a slab over here. Or maybe a stairs. Yeah, put stairs over here. Alright, that's better. Alright, get rid of this. Alright, there we go. I think we're ready to go. Alright, so, let's get an enchantment that we're running out of. I don't know which one that would be. Sweeping Edge, 54 Stable Footing. How about Unbreaking? Do we have, like... Okay, we still have loads of that. How about Sharpness? Maybe have, like, a couple of Sharpness stuff. Oh, yeah, we have plenty of that now. Scavenger. How about Protection? That's, like, 3,059. Kind of running out on that, so you know what? Let's go ahead and print one of those. Let's see if we can print, like, level 9. Okay, book. Give me a stack of books here. And I'm gonna set it to this book right here. Section 9. Yeah, there we go. Printing costs 49,800 millibuckets. So what is that? Is that like 49 buckets? Holy heck. Wow. Alright, well, let's see if that works. There you go, here's a stack of books. Get printing. Hey, don't put it in there. What the heck? Alright, give me a filter. Alright, let's see. List filter. Maybe one of these. Brass nuggets. All right. Right click that. That right there. Cannot stacked is tagged. Tag bookcase. Enchanted with protection. I know it's enchanted with protection. I just need it to be like enchanted in general. Send it with the address. Um. Okay. Maybe not that. Maybe not that. This way. How about a list filter? Okay, we'll do that one. And then let's see, book. We'll add the book like right here. And we don't want this to be taken out, so we're going to like deny this and click that. Okay, we'll put that right there. Alright, there you go. Come on, 16 books, you can do it. Printing costs. It's not even doing it. Like, maybe there's like some kind of add-on that we can do in order to increase the... Okay, let me just, Alright, let me pick a different book then. Protection. How about Prot 4? You can handle that, right? The printing cost for that is... Prot 4 is 5,300. You kidding me? Are you gonna work? Hold on. This is... Why the heck are you off? Oh. There you go. Better. Alright, cool. Alright, then let me go back over there. Because I think it's just like one book or something. But then again, Prot 4 is a vanilla enchantment, so I don't see any reason why it wouldn't print that. Alright, what we have over here, this is what? 87 milk buckets of what? Bending? And this is 512 with sharpness 5. What the heck's wrong with this picture? Sharpness 5 is only like, what, 512 milk buckets? Okay. And this one's like, what? Prot 4 is like 5,300. What the heck's wrong with this picture? Alright, so, 512, that was what, again? Let's try mending or something. Alright, can you do mending then? You can do mending. And for some reason, the printing costs like 1740. Printing costs 1740 for some reason. Is it because it's like printing several books at once? No, you didn't print several books at once. You just printed like 2 of these things. Strange. Very strange. Alright, let me change this out with a smart shoot. Oh, of course. You just did another one. What the heck? Okay. We are running out of menu books, so I guess that's okay. Alright, get rid of this thing. I'll put this one over here, and then I'll set it to 1. Put that there. Yeah, I'll just keep printing it over and over, menu books. Alright, let me go back to this thing. Is there any way to increase, like... Do I need... If it just exceeds that tank, can I just increase that, or do I have to just wait? Alright, doesn't tell me. Let me press U on this thing. And does it tell me like any sort of like level enchantments or something? What is this? This is Aqua Affinity. Backstabbing, backstabbing. Oh boy, okay. Alright, you know what? Protection. Alright, 4. We'll press R on that one. We'll go over here. What is it? 5300, yeah. And does it take any sort of like special thing or whatever? Liquid XP. Whoa, what? If you convert that to liquid XP, it takes a whole lot less. What the heck? Okay, well, how about protection 9 of something? Like, what's the maximum it can go up to? Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only goes up to 7? Why up to 8? I thought that was like 8 or something. Okay, there's 8. Alright, let's press R on this one, see if we can even do it. It's not even showing up. It's just prot 4 and that's it. Alright, let's go a little nuts then. Alright, stop doing that. Stop it. Stop. Oh boy, hey, give me that. Don't do that. Alright, put all this crap away. Alright, unfortunately, we're gonna have to do some more create stuff. And let me get rid of this. Okay. We're gonna need a drain. We're gonna have to convert some XP. And let's see, that one goes into a chest, I guess, and that goes onto a conveyor belt. Then I'm gonna have to rotate it the other way. What a pain in the ass that is. And that one goes into there. Alright, fine. This is supposed to be a short episode. Alright, there we go. Alright, that one's moving. That one's also moving, which is funny. Okay, let me get rid of this. I'll put a shaft right there. Alright, let me speed this up. 50. You should go faster, you stupid item drain. I should probably build like some kind of passive thing. Just fill up all this thing. Just have like a load of liquid XP. That's a lot right there. How many of these droplets do I have anyway? 496 and going down. Alright, I might have to add that to the hydros. Alright, cool. Alright, so we got some XP, so we are going to have to drain this one, unfortunately, because it's the wrong liquid. Alright, there we go. Right, smart shoot. Down to 1. That's a lot of mini books. Alright, what do I have here? Mending, prot 4, and more mending, okay. Alright, let me get the highest protection here. And see what kind of, hold on. That's like 9. Let me put that right there. And of course, it doesn't tell me the requirements until I pour in some liquids. Alright. This. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, cool. Alright, so the printing cost is $24.90. It's less. It fits in a tank, so I'm kind of okay with that. It's just that this thing needs to drain faster and give me all the XP. So I might have to set this up somewhere else so I can get a whole load of liquid XP wherever the heck I need it. So we're gonna have to wait on that. Alright, let me get this thing and see if that one works. Yeah, does that work? I don't know, is it? It doesn't look it. How about I speed this up? I don't think that's gonna make a difference, but we'll see. Oh, you know what? Kinda. Oh yeah, kinda. How fast we can make it. Oh, nice. Oh, look at speed. It's not bad. Not bad at all. At least it's not falling off the conveyor belt. It's just like stopping right there. Alright, we're almost there. Okay, we reached 25 millibuckets. Let's put a book on it. And we'll see if that works. First of all, I'm going to put a funnel back over here. Wrench this thing. And then I'm going to put the filter back on here. And hopefully that one works. Alright, put a book on here. Oh, nice. Oh, hey, that works! We got 2 Prot 9 books. Fantastic. Of course, we're going to put this right back inside here. That's great. Alright, so anyway, we can very well continue printing a whole bunch of Mendy books if we want to. So we can change it out with this one. And what's this? 87 millibuckets. That's pretty cheap right there. So I'll put this back in. And then we'll put all these books back over here. And then we can have print Mendy books all day long. It looks a little jank when it does that, but I guess it works. Alright, cool. Just gotta wait for the liquid XP. This definitely needs something, so... Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Let's see. How many stars do we have? Alright. How about an ATM block? Did I ever make one? Okay, that's a no. ATM there. ATM star block. Okay, well, unfortunately we only have like one. So yeah. Hey, you know what? Let's go try to make some more. Because we need like 8 more, right? Just for a block. And I know it doesn't show up, but if you look up creative tank, well, we have this one, the creative fluid tank. And then we have the creative tank from Oritech. Now, what happened to that other tank that we were looking at? Let's see, ATM block. And that was this 1X. Try U on this one. Yeah, here we go. Creative fluid tank. We can do the unobtainium ingots, ultimate fluid tank. Now, what about the other tank? Is that better? I mean, it's infinite. It doesn't really matter how much it holds because it's infinity after all. Creative fluid tank. Let's ponder this thing. Creative fluid tanks can be used to provide a bottom supply of fluid. Right-click with a fluid-containing item to configure it. Like networks can now endlessly draw and assign fluid from the tank. Okay, so already I'm not going to go with that one because you can't really use much of anything in there. Right-click with a bucket, set or empty one to... I don't know how this one works, but I'm going to go for the mechanism one because you can hold it in your hands and use it as a bucket and everything like that, so that's pretty neat. So, alright, let's go back over there. Now, where the heck am I going? This may, like, add, like, another 15 minutes to the video or something. Let's see, Runic. Alright, there we go. Alright, so you can probably see this in action now, because I need to make the star again. Let's make one of these. And hopefully it doesn't break, because last time it was working. Let's see if it still works. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, just printing the, what do you call it, the Mendy books? Yes, it's still the same sort of jank right there, so... Alright, let's take a look in here. And right now it's going through one of these guys here. It's going through the forge. And that is creating the output hatch. Oh, it's already done. Okay. Now we're over here. Input hatch. Okay, it's doing that one, I think. Runic item hatch. I don't know what's going on over here. Because every time I try to make something in here, it's just like, it looks all sorts of wrong or something. Okay, we're making the Patrick Star. I'm guessing that works. Did I ever lock this thing? Oh. Oh. Okay. But we'll see if that works. Right, this is highly advanced upgrade. Okay. It can go a lot faster if it's just like devoted to one recipe and I'm using the overdrive unit module. Okay, what the heck are you making now? Those freaking lenses. Crafting that, and that. It got stuck again. Are you going over here? I don't think it's going over here. Yeah, it got stuck again. What the heck? All this stuff is always a little jank. Alright, cancel. Jeez. Yeah, make it again. Oh, wait, the output hatch. One. Wait, why the heck are you not taking it out? Unbelievable. Sheesh. Yeah, this is taking... Is this why? But does it have anywhere to go? Oh. No wonder it didn't work. I'm the one who's jank. Alright, there we go. That was just some kind of placeholder or something. You know, like this. Okay. There we go. 1 star. Okay. Now, do it. Oh boy. I kind of don't want to make more than 1 star at one go. Alright, there we go. We have 9 ATM9 stars. Gonna make 1 block. This took a lot of effort, time, wasted months. I just said all this stuff just to make the star. We have a block. Look at that. So anyway, we're gonna press U on this sucker. And then we're gonna make the creative fluid tank right there. But before we do that, let's take a look at what we can make. Yeah, we can make cable facades, which is absolutely hilarious. We can make the chemical tank, the creative one, which can also be useful to us. Let's see, we can combine all these into 9, which is funny. Decoration purposes right there. And what is this? This one is that one, Starry B. You can, okay, that's a quest right there. We can make another B, but I don't think that's necessary. Okay, okay, more crafting stuff. Alright, cool. I'm sure you can do other things with it. Like, if you do this, then it opens up other things as well, such as the creative spellbook, the creative jetpack, etc., you know. So, cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and make the tank. There you go. What's this? What are you using? Okay, water tank. Okay, these are empty. Okay, cool. Yeah, there you go. What is this? Lava? Okay, go away. Alright, so we're going to use our bucket over here. And then, let's see. Can I get a bucket? No. Out of here. 10 millibuckets. Here. Alright, let me go back. And let's see. Let's see if this one's filled up. Alright, that is 4,000. Can I get this? Is this an empty bucket or not? It's a bucket, yeah. That is empty, right? Yeah, it's empty. Can I get out of here? Can I? Hold on. Create, liquid. It's a freaking liquid. Come on, there's no bucket for this. Kidding me? Or can I do? Can't do that either. There's a printer, liquid XP. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. You know what we could do? We can do it with mob grinding utilities. It's infinite XP. We don't have to worry about the amount. Okay, fluid XP. And there's a bucket for it right there. Alright, mob grinding utilities. Then we get this. You put some stuff away. Alright, cool. Alright, give me this one. Alright, creative fluid tank. Go. Yeah. There we go. Pretty nice. Now, the thing is, we can probably change out the fluid to anything that we want, right? Such as time fluid. Yeah? We can do that, right? Oh. Uh-oh. Ooh. I'm sure there's a way, but that's not of any concern to us right now, so... let's work with what we have right now. And then we'll go set this up over here. Alright, let's see. This one has 2 channels right there. Okay, that's a storage right there. Alright, that sucker right there. Storage bus right there. And there we have it. Nice. Alright, so, what kind of XP are we talking about here? What does it look like when I search for it? Heh, heh, 2.2 million. That's hilarious. Very nice. Alright. All the way back over here. Now, of course, if I didn't have the ATM star, you can just, like, set up something like this. Like, maybe even several of it. And just maybe put it back into the ME system and store it that way. Or maybe in a large tank or something and just pull it out anywhere you want. But we're not having any of that. Not having any of that. So what we can do is we can get rid of this thing right here. Okay. And smart ME cable. We're going to do that. And why are you not connected? Oh, wrong one. Alright, I'm going to break this thing. Okay, put it back down here. We are going to do work bus. Okay, and then mob grinding fluid. Right there. We'll get some acceleration cards. There we go. Hey, there we go. 4 buckets right off the bat. Alright, so let's get another Protection 9 book. And let's see if we can go ham with it. Oh, Protection 9. Put that right there. And then we're going to get some books. Okay, set to 1 there. Alright, do it again. Come on, you can do it. It's only 49,800 millibuckets. Okay, I don't think you can do it. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks. Alright, well, we're gonna have to go back to the, other plan and just set this up. So how many is this right now? Like 1434 millibuckets? Okay, there may be other ways of, like, getting loads of XP here. Liquid XP here. Liquid experience. Let's see what our choices are. Experience. Oh, you can drop experience droplet right off the bat. How many is this? 10 millibuckets? We don't even need to make this. Bucket of enchantment? Wait, where was this thing? Canning machine, filling spout. You can't even do it like that. Oh, dang it. Do I have a canning machine? Any? There's no way I can still make this, right? Okay, no. Alright, let me get a spout. Get one of these. Alright, alright, how the heck am I gonna do this? Doesn't require any sort of whatever. Okay, depot. Bucket of enchanting. Thanks for calling it bucket of enchanting. And not showing up. Bucket of... Bucket of... Bucket enchanting. There we go. Alright, so the spout. How many is that? 1,000 millibuckets. How the heck can I not scoop it up, though? You gotta do it this way? Alright, I need to drag this. Okay, hold on. That and get that. And then I suppose I could go up there. Oh, full of junk here. Alright, here, put this over here. Alright, let's see. Pipe goes over there. Then you put this over here. And then the depot, put like right there. Okay, the pipe goes into spout. Okay, goes right there. Alright, this is 1,000 XP. I'm gonna do this. Give me that. Alright, we got 1 bucket of enchanting. And now let's see if we can put that into a regular tank. If we can, we might have to mulligan the other tank. Alright, there we go. Alright, here we go. Okay, yeah, you can put it in there. Alright, you know what? Give me this. I'll put this away. Alright, so I can't do this, right? I can switch it out or something? What the heck? Alright, thanks. Thanks for doing that. Alright, so is there any other way of clearing this? Like... Infinite, Shift N. I know, but can I just, No? Nope. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to mulligan this one. Because I thought you can, like, set it to a different liquid just by, like, right-clicking it with a different liquid, you know? Just like spawners with eggs, but it doesn't work like that. But I kind of remember that back in the old day, you can do that with creative tanks, but I guess you can't? Alright, well, it's going away. Alright, let me get the other tank. And let's see, where is that other tank here? I'm just gonna replace it and get rid of the other one. And let's see. I don't see it on here. It's not in JEI or anything like that, so I might have to do something else here. Is that it? No. Alright. Let me just get another block here. Right there. And then I'm going to remake that tank. Alright, here it is. What are you using? Ultimate and... Was this honey? Okay, fine. Price to pay for mulliganing it. And it's absolutely bullcrap that you can't change out the liquid. Alright, down it goes. And then I'm gonna get another one of these. Alright, create a fluid tank. That in there? Okay. Look at XP. Okay, this should work now. Alright, put that in here. Great, liquid XP. Alright, there it is. Liquid experience. Over 2 million. Okay, this should work now. We'll be printing lots of Prop 9 books soon. Alright, let me change this one out with this one. Get rid of this thing. That over here. Okay. And gonna need that other book back. Over here. Oh yeah. Was like 24.90. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yes. Very nice. Nice, it works. At a consistent pace. We don't have to wait this stupid thing. Alright, get out of here. Alright, cool. I'll probably have to break this thing down. That's not needed anymore. Alright, great. Fantastic. This needs to go faster. Maybe a different bus will do. But, oh well. It's okay. You know what? Let me just break this down so it's not wasting unnecessary resources there. Alright, cool. Alright, how many Prop 9 books is that? Oh yeah, that's a lot right there. Nice. And I would imagine you can probably turn this off. A lever right there. Does that work if I put a lever right there? Or do I need to turn off the whole damn thing? Yeah, I do. Alright, let's see. That thing goes over there. Over here. Alright. There we go. Off switch. Alright, still printing books. And this thing's gonna fill the heck up. Alright, cool. Alright, there we have it. We're printing books out the wazoo. And how much protection do we have now? Alright, it's going up there. Go up there. I need to put some stuff away first. Put all this crap in here. Alright, cool. There. Alright, we get all the Prop 9 books. Alright. How many points do we have? Oh ho ho! 10k. Alright, very nice. Very nice. We'll never run out of enchantments if we do it this way. So if we start to run low, we're gonna take out the book of a certain level. We'll put it over here. Make this thing run with a stack of books in there. And then just put it back to the library. I'm wondering, this thing works with a hopper? Let's see, let me get a hopper here. Let me get these. Oh, it does work. Okay, cool. Cool, very nice. It's not really necessary. I have to right-click and just, like, put it all in there anyway. So no point. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Does that work? Really? Does it go on the top only? This is transporter, okay. Ah. Alright, how about... Give me that. Do that. Can you do it that way? Oh, it's working. Are you... Hello? Oh, it's working. It's working. It looks so jank. You know what? No, no. It's just jank. Maybe a module router. Yeah, okay, well, never mind. Never mind. Whatever. Right, cool. Very nice. Alright, we made a enchanted book printer. Very nice. Very nice indeed. So again, if you don't really have any sort of like stars in order to make the creative tank, you can scale this up a little bit more. Obviously, you do need some kind of XP in order to drain into there. As far as I can see, it's less XP if you use their particular liquids. Because if you were, say, to print an Aqua Affinity book, obviously it takes less of their particular liquids in order to print it, as opposed to the other mods XP. I mean, look at that. It's like 180. I'm sure that's like config change, right? They want you to do the create enchantment library XP fluid thing. So yeah, I guess there's that. I mean, you can use essence, right? Industrial foregoing, and you make a moth farm. So cool. I mean, the way to get XP is by I have the bees, of course, and then I have the mystical agriculture XP, or maybe I used to. I don't know if I put it back or anything, but I don't think it's going up or anything. But we don't really have to worry about that anymore since we're switching to that one. And if anything, we can make another creative food tank and be done with that. So, all right, cool. All right, so anyway, this has gone long enough. This has been another episode of All the Mods 10. I've been Fun Block, and I'll see you next time.